Cyprus. Probably not the best move. Can't believe I'm saying those words. And oh my gosh, it feels so good. I just think it's great that we've got this opportunity. Packing up for the next leg of our trip. So I feel very sad. There is nobody else here. Hello and welcome to another vlog. This week we have just got back from Cyprus on, well, early Sunday morning, late Saturday night. I think it counts as Sunday morning, to be fair. So we're still a bit exhausted from that, and basically I've spent all the rest of Sunday washing, sleeping, lots of sleeping, and then today on Monday we have basically been washing and repacking to go away. It was Rafferty's last Rugby Tots today, so it's actually really sad. He's got the most amazing coach. If you're anywhere near me, like Leeds based, then you need to go with this guy called Coach James, because he's literally amazing. A few times we had, because he couldn't do it, we had other coaches step in and they were nowhere near as good as him. So totally recommend him. We've been going to him since I think Raf was about 2. So it's actually really sad because it was the last one for Raf and he really loves it. When he first started Rugby Tots, if you ever watch these videos, he used to just cry and not want to join in, and I was like, we're just going to give up. You know, I thought there was something wrong with him. He wouldn't accept a sticker, if anyone remembers that. Anyway, he absolutely loves rugby, and I think it's really thanks to this guy because he's so good with them. So we had that this morning, and then today we've just been packing. But I'm sat in the girls' room. This is the girls' room, which we recently decorated, if you remember. This was part of a collaboration that I did, and this wallpaper I absolutely love. It's so lovely. So we're kind of in the midst of still trying to finish it off, but I have just done a collaboration with a company over here. So this is artwork that we've just put up for a collaboration that I'm doing. So they're all different art pieces, and I will have a discount code, but it only goes live I think for 24 hours on my Instagram. So if you're lucky enough to watch this and then head over to my Instagram, then you'll be able to see what the code is if you want the code. But yeah, so I've got this one here, this P, and there's an M up there, Matilda. So I thought it was quite cool, a little bit different for them. I loved this one. And then Do What You Love, which is really nice up there. And I've just put on this pin board and then these stars that I've added in here. So I think it looks really nice. I think we kind of need something there, not quite sure what, like a beanbag or something. And I'm still looking for some sort of bedspreads. So I bought these really lovely sheets from John Lewis. They're from their Any Day range. And they're really, really lovely quality, apart from they just look always unironed, and I really should have thought of that before I actually bought these. So I'm trying to find some quilts to put over this, because I hate ironing sheets. I think it's the worst thing ever. And also for up here, this bed is a nightmare to change. Really think about that if you're going to get bunk beds. Yeah, I didn't think about that at all. So I think we're trying to find some bedspreads there. We still need to sort out this corner here. So we're going to put a rail across and some sort of curtain, I think. I'm not really sure. This used to be an old toy cupboard of mine. I haven't looked in this. Yeah, it's okay. But this is all their dresses. So obviously this was fine when they were little, but now there's 2 of them and there's a lot of stuff. Plus it's a lot longer. It doesn't fit. So we need to sort out that. Don't want to get rid of this though because I love it. So I'm not sure where we'll put that eventually, but I really, really like that cupboard. But yes, so this is probably the coolest room in the house, or the coolest floor. So our bedrooms are underneath, well I should say all of their bedrooms, my bedroom's not, all the kids' bedrooms, and the au pair bedrooms are downstairs, and so it's really cool. We're in the middle of a heat wave here in the UK, and so the heat is just quite unbearable, and I don't know why, because I'm used to it now having been in Cyprus, but yeah, it's really sticky and not great out there, and apparently tomorrow is going to be even hotter. Tomorrow we are driving south. We are going to go and stay with my parents and go and see them and catch up with them. So we're doing lots of fun things, hopefully on the river. And then the following week we're off to Norfolk. So we've got a jam-packed few weeks. before we head back up to Yorkshire. I am writing a blog post though on what to do with your children in Yorkshire, and I'm hoping to get that live soon, so hopefully when you watch this you will be able to click on my website and see that blog post up. But for now, look, I'm exhausted and sweaty. I think I still am exhausted from the flight. For now though, I'm going to sign off. I might head out for a walk with my husband later if he gets back in time from work, but otherwise we are packing and getting ready to head down south. And I've just been photographing this, obviously. I'm really pleased with how it looks. I'll show you around the other way. Good morning, it's actually Wednesday today. Yesterday we got up early and left Yorkshire and we drove down to see my parents down south. It took about 4 hours and it was the hottest day of the year. It's probably not the best move that I made, but I think getting up early helped. And then we basically sat in the garden and sat in a paddling pool. It was absolutely scorching yesterday. Apparently the hottest day on record ever in the UK. Oh, the wind is rustling through this tree. Can you hear that? Oh, the horses up here are beautiful. I'm just going to try and show you through. You can see them through the gaps. I don't know if you can see there. They're like a sort of chestnut colour. They look like beautiful horses. So I'm just heading out now for a walk. Well, I was going to run and then I decided actually I won't run because I remembered my knees hurt, so I better not do that. But I bought these weights, you know, like these arm weights. In fact, let me show you. Here they are. Can you see that? They're really uncomfortable. I don't think I've got them on right. And I thought, because I can't really do this running thing anymore because my knees literally, after a few, I get into it and then after a few weeks my knees just like hurt so much and then I basically can't walk. I think I'm just old. So I've decided that maybe I should just up my game with the walking more, except these are really uncomfortable. I feel like I'm going to get bruises all around my ankles. I think maybe you're supposed to tie them tighter. I might have to stop in a minute and put them up a bit because they're really not great. Or maybe you're just supposed to put them on your wrists to walk like this. I don't know. Anyway, I'm heading around doing a half-an-hour route walk this morning. I ate far too much in Cyprus. We had the most amazing time. The food was amazing and I now can feel it. Everything is quite tight. So I am trying to just be a little bit healthier, a bit conscious about what I'm putting into my mouth, which is basically my life all the time. But I gave up on that last week when I just ate what I wanted and it was really good. So I'm back on it now and I'm going to do the river walk. So I will show you some footage of the river walk as I walk along. My parents are lucky to live on a really beautiful footpath just on the Thames and it's right opposite Clifton House. So it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. They've also got Spring Cottage, which is right at the bottom of Clifton House, and you can actually rent them out too. I think it's where Meghan Markle stayed, and so I love walking past there and just having a nosy to see if I can see anyone staying in there. And often there's often like lots of people there having a party. It's really good. So I will have a nosy and I'll show you what I can find. Hopefully there's somebody there. There was a load of fireworks apparently at the weekend, but I think that was at Head's House, which is further up the road. That's where my sister got married, and it's beautiful. So lovely. Oh, I'm at the river now. Hold on, I'll turn it around. You can see the horses there. There they are. Literally, they're beautiful. So gorgeous. I'm not really like a horsey person, but I do appreciate a beautiful horse. Oh, the geese are out. We're on the river now. Just on the river path here. It's quite a good circuit round, this. I feel like, yeah, it's really good. Although I feel slightly bad because last summer I was running lots. Can't believe I'm saying those words. And I used to run all the way down the other way, which was like an hour route. And this will probably take me an hour actually, probably to get around here walking. But I'm so much more, not as fit as I was last summer, which is actually quite sad because I really worked hard on it. And I think I'm just one of these people that has to just keep going with being on a diet and being healthy. Otherwise it all just goes to pot, like now. So I'm feeling a bit sad about that. But anyway, coming up is Spring Cottage on the next clip. So this is Spring Cottage. My mum's actually stayed there and she thinks it was a bit, oh, I don't want to say haunted, but she definitely felt like there was something there. And she's not one of these people that thinks that about anything really. She's not into that. And she thinks that she felt something, which is a bit creepy. But I still think it's quite an interesting place. I think inside it must be absolutely gorgeous. I don't know why they don't do more with the outside of it. I suppose people just go there and sit and eat, and I think you get your own butler. It's supposed to be really nice. I don't think anyone's there. Got the sun loungers out. Can't see anyone there today. Let's have a look further along. So these are the Clifton boats that you can actually hire to go out in, and it's actually a really special like trip out. I think we did it for my 30th and it was just really nice. We had a glass of champagne and we all got on the boat. It was just a really lovely thing to do. So if you're looking for something special, anyone can hire them, and you just go onto the website and you can just go for a little stroll up the river. There are a few more over here. So there are little rowing books that you can hire, which we've not ever really done because my kids are too small really. Although my eldest might like that now. If I walk along here I might be able to see a bit more. It's very overgrown now because obviously the trees are out, but in like winter you can see everything. Let's have a look here. This is like the little mooring bit over there. And then along here are some little cottages that they rent out. So some you rent out through the National Trust, and some, I think some of the staff, and one is actually rented out to someone I know who lives there. It's lovely. I'll try and find them when I can creep through the trees further along to show you. What number are you doing now?
I'm doing 17. I'm doing number 3. It's a rainbow elephant.
Cool.
Number 3. I love dots.
Oh.
Colour by number. 3. Oh, I missed the number 4 there.
Oh, quick. I just wanted to try and show you my pigmentation. I don't know if it's going to work. I think I'll have to turn it around, hold on. So I'm just trying to show you here, can you see? This is getting so much worse. So this started, I always had, well, as a teenager obviously I had like spotty skin, normal teenager skin, and then my skin was pretty good, but when I had my last baby, I was pregnant in the summer, and I don't quite know like how, but I've basically got all this pigmentation which then comes back out whenever I go back in the sun. I don't really think there's much I can do about it. I'll just try and hide it with, what's it called, foundation and cover up, but it's actually really bad. I wonder if any of you, look at this bit here, if any of you have experienced this, and if you've got any good foundations that you use, At the moment, my most favourite foundation is IT Cosmetics. I find it really thick. So I'm going to put it on now and see if I can try and cover up this, and I'll come back so you can kind of see if it makes any difference at all. But it's getting really bad. I think particularly, we've obviously had a week away in the sun, and then this week I've not really worn much makeup. I've obviously been putting my SPF on my face, but it's just getting worse and worse. I've just done a scrub as well, that's why it's a bit red. But I'll put my foundation on now, and let's see if I can try and cover it up so it's not as bad. I should have done a time lapse, shouldn't I, of how I did it. Yeah, I put on quite a lot of sort of light reflecting drops, I don't know what you call them, to kind of, I don't know, make everyone look away from the fact that I've got such pigment skin. You can kind of still see it here. I could have gone a bit more fuller, but it's still quite humid here today, and I feel like it's just going to all melt off my face. But hopefully it isn't as noticeable. This is the first day I've had proper makeup on in what feels like forever. In Cyprus I really didn't bother doing it, it just melted off, it was pointless. I don't even know why I took makeup with me. And since we've been back I've just been unpacking and then travelling here, so I haven't really done anything. So it's my first day where I've actually done my hair, put my makeup on, just spent a bit of time sorting myself out, and oh my gosh, it feels so good. If you need to just pick yourself up today, literally wash your hair, blow dry it, that is my biggest tip. What I used to do is just quickly wash it, not even bother drying it sometimes, or dry it really quickly, and there we go. And it makes such a difference when you actually dry your hair, make it look nice, spend time doing your makeup. Obviously this is not possible every day, but if you could just do it even once a week, it makes you feel so much better. So I'm quite pleased with how the colour of my face. I've tried to get rid of more of the red as well. I've got like a coral blush that I've just put on here on each cheek. But today we are heading into, I'm sat here in a plant now. We're heading into Marlow. So Marlow is where I grew up. It's a beautiful little town. It used to have lots of independent shops. It was really, really pretty. And now it's more kind of more high streety kind of shops. But it's still really pretty to go to. They've got some lovely restaurants and bars. And it's just a really nice atmosphere. If the sun comes out, which I'm hoping, although my dad has just told me I think it's going to rain this afternoon, then it will be really nice. They've got a nice park there, so we're going to take the kids to the park and maybe hop along to the river and do a little river walk. We're going to take our au pair with us. My husband's back up in Yorkshire, he's working pretty much now for the rest of the summer, but I have got my au pair with me, which I haven't had before. Normally in the summer my au pairs go home, so in the past I've had a German girl and an Italian girl, and they all go home for the summer, which has just been usual for me. And this year we have Melissa, who's actually English, and she said, I'll stay for the summer. I was like, amazing. So it's actually been really nice, because normally, because I work for myself, I kind of juggle trying to do exciting things with the children and then trying to get work done, and my juggling is not very good at all. So it's been really lovely this morning. This morning I went for a walk and I've just spent time getting ready. I've done a few emails. I've done my work now for today. I might do a bit this evening, but I now have the afternoon off and we can go and do something fun together. But this morning she obviously was painting with them, you saw, and Phoebe's been making jewellery, and now I think they're doing a scavenger hunt somewhere outside. So yeah, it's just amazing to actually have some help in the summer, and so I can actually get on with some work. So it's been great. We're going to Norfolk next week. So one of my sisters actually lives in Norfolk and we spend lots of summers there. So we're really lucky that we can actually go and stay there with her. She runs holiday cottages and we are heading there to see her and just go out for the day and get stuff done and, you know, go to our usual places. So hopefully I'll write a blog post though on where we go and what we get up to. So if you are looking to go to Norfolk in the future, that might be a good one to read. But of course I will be vlogging on here so you can follow along. We're heading there on Saturday, so we've got a few days here down south. Tomorrow we're heading out on a boat on the river, so the kids will love that. It's hopefully going to be much nicer weather. It's gone very grey. It's still nice. Like, I think I can get away with just wearing this out. I've got on a Jules dress. It's one of their summer ones. It comes in red or this blue. So I think I'm going to just get away with wearing that out into Marlow. So I will try and take some video footage while I'm out in Marlow just to show you what it's like. Hopefully go up towards the bridge. We've got a really beautiful bridge in Marlow, and then there's a restaurant on the other side. It is like a flower. Wow. That looks amazing. Let's see. Phoebe's is not so much a flower now.
Is it good?
What did you have? Just chocolate?
Strawberry and mango, the sorbet ones.
It's like a work of art.
Yes.
Let's see it. That looks amazing. Good morning. I was going to say it's Tuesday. What's going on with this camera? I was going to say it's Tuesday. I don't think it is. I think it's Thursday. This week's going very, very fast. I've got on my Jules dress. Let me just show you. It's kind of like striped going down. Can you see? So pink, orange and white. And my children always make a big comment like, you look very bright today. So I can't wait for that comment today whenever I wear this dress. But it looks like it's going to be nice and hot. I'm feeling like I should bring some sort of jumper though for the boat. So today we are heading out on one of my mum's friends' boats. We're going down the Thames and we're going to stop for a picnic when we get there. I can't wait. I'm really, really excited. I love the river. I love going for walks on the river. I love like the kids mucking around on the river, and it's kind of reminds me a lot of my childhood and what we used to do in the summers, and I just think it's great that we've got this opportunity because it's just here, literally just where those big long line of trees are. That is the River Thames. So we're going to be trekking along up for about a 20-minute walk, which I'm not looking forward to with my little leg, with my children's little legs, not my little legs. And then we are going to board the boat there, head down back towards Cookham and going towards Marlow, and then we're going to pitch up and have a little picnic. So we're packing up a picnic now. We've got some finger sandwiches, we've got some little salads, we've got yogurts for the kids. I'm trying to think what else we've got, like tapasy things, we've got some Pims. Can't wait for that. We've got lots of cans of Pims, and yeah, I'm just really excited for a day on the river. So I'll be taking you along with me. I'm going to try and video some clips as we go along. I think it's going to be quite slow going through the locks. Last time I went on the boat, I think it was probably about Easter time, and we went on another friend's boat, and when we got to the locks it did take quite a while to get through, but I think the kids might enjoy that bit rather than just going straight along. I remember when we went on a boat trip in the Norfolk Broads, and they couldn't really see anything because we were obviously going along at so low. So I'm hoping this will be a bit more scenic and we can wave to the people on the side and things like that. So that is our trip for today. I've managed to get a few emails done this morning, so I feel like I'm a bit on top of it, I hope so. And I will try and get some more work done tonight. This is how my summer holiday works now. Try and get it done when I can. We're taking our lovely au pair Melissa, she's coming, my mum and dad are coming. So yeah, it should be a really nice, hopefully, day out, if it doesn't rain. It looks like it's going to be not boiling like the other day because that would have been far too hot, but just right. So fingers crossed, everybody, that we have a lovely day on the river. just up there, can you see it? Right at the top there, that's Clifton. And that's where, at the end, is where we run. Down there.
Actually, we've already probably down here. So
Wow.
Grandad's house.
Grandad's house is coming along here. That's such a good view, isn't it? You can see that, it's beautiful. Are just waiting at Cookham Lock to go through. There isn't much of a queue today, I think perhaps because it is really warm, although it doesn't look it. It's kind of grey and casted over, but it's actually really nice. It's kind of perfect weather. We're all like in with no jumpers or anything like that. Here we are, we're all up the front here, and we're all not cold at all. So this is the boat. It is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I love like the wood. Look at the driver's seat as well. How gorgeous is this? It's beautiful. Never really been into boats before, but like, how gorgeous is this? And it's amazing to sit and drive. So they've got like a little bedroom down there. I think it can sleep 6, she said. And then you can sit here. How lush! It's so gorgeous. Really, really lovely to be on this boat. I'm feeling very lucky indeed to be able to experience this. It's so beautiful. Oh, I think we're in nearly. The water's there. I think we're going to move into the lock soon. It is pish posh. Look at that. There's lots of beautiful houses. That is a gorgeous boathouse there. Beautiful. Oh, look at this little cottage. Well, it's not little, it's huge. Look, and it's got wisteria out the front. Oh, it is a must-have. Good morning. The lovely people at Jude's have sent us some ice cream. So they sent a few different flavours with this lovely card as well, which is actually like their card, which I thought was quite cool, and a little message inside. So they sent these, which are milky lollies, which my kids love. They're like the typical kind of Milka lolly, but much nicer. I even quite like the chocolate one myself. And then they sent these, which are always a hit with mine. They love a rocket lolly, and they're great for when it's hot. So we already buy these, and they were super pleased when I opened it up, and I was like, come on, we're gonna go and do a photo shoot with these. They also sent the gooey chocolate brownie, which is delicious, and this salted caramel. I need to get them back in the freezer. We've been down to the little beach on the river to try and get some photos, but they sent this bag, and then inside was a really lovely book. I'm just at my sister's house. This is her kitchen. It's not quite finished yet. They're going to put a glass mirror behind here. This was like an old house. They've just done a renovation project in it. So she has just had a Howden's kitchen done. Those of you will know that I'm well into the whole kitchen thing at the moment because of our kitchen renovation. At one point we were going to go with Howden's too, and the reason why she had a really good builder that was doing the rest of the project. But I quite like her cupboards. Look at that. She'll be killing me for showing you all this because it's a bit of a mess. But they're very similar to our kind of style. She's got nice drawers that obviously slide. I would say it's pretty similar to ours, except ours was a lot cheaper, and obviously she had her builder fitting it, whereas my husband did it. So, you know, people have to do things for different reasons, but I think it, you know, is all quite a good standard. Look at this. I like the hidden drawer in here, and this is a really nice drawer. That's really good. Obviously nothing's unpacked yet. And then, but I want to show you her fridge. This is the fridge. So this is what I really wanted, a big fridge like this, and then a freezer like this. I would die for this freezer. It's just amazing. So this is kind of what I want in our study where we're having a utility area. I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything as big as this, but I really want a long fridge and a long freezer just so that I can see with drawers and things. Because at the moment, if you remember, we've got fridge and then freezer and it's far too small. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes we made with our kitchen, which I'm quite upset about. So yeah, she's also got her utility room in here, and she's done that with Howden's as well. She's going to kill me for showing you all this when it's not tidy. But yeah, so you kind of get the idea. But anyway, going back to my ice cream. So this came as well with it. So this is a cooking book with recipes that you can either use ice cream to make the recipe or put ice cream with. But we were just looking here and I didn't even realise they did sorbets. I didn't even realise they did things like strawberries and cream. I think I would love. I hate strawberry ice cream, but I really think I'd like that. All of these, gin and tonic, like whoa, who knew that was around? So I'm going to, yeah, basically be buying Jude's ice cream all summer now because I found that, and also doing these recipes. How lovely is this book? Got some really nice, that looks lovely. Really lovely recipes, cinnamon buns. But yeah, so yeah, we already have or buy Jude's ice cream. If you don't buy it, then you need to, because it is delicious. Hopefully you'll be able to see on my Instagram some photos from the photo shoot we've just done. I forgot to take this camera, so that's why there's no images of that. Right, I need to go and get ready. The sun is kind of coming out here. Let's have a look through here. We're all in a bit of a renovation project here. As you can see, there's nothing here, but they do have these lovely windows. So the sun is kind of trying to come out. It's very grey here. It was just out, it looks a bit grey. The kids have gone to go make a secret den. And so I'm going to go and get on with some emails and get some work done. And then we are going to be, I think, playing outside. We might venture out this afternoon. We're not sure yet. But we're going to have a sort of chilled day after our boat trip yesterday, which was really long, actually. The kids loved it. We had such a good time. What are you doing? Show me what you're making, Matilda. What does it say?
Mad girl.
Mad girl. Is that because you're slightly bonkers?
No.
Flora.
You get your colours ready and ask her.
I've just been spraying the kitchen with this new spray. Here it is. It's geranium. What do you think of the smell, Chessie?
Oh, it's really nice. Can you smell that?
Good morning. I'm just transferring Cotty. This is our little rabbit. Here we are. Who we bring down with us into her little hutch. It's alright, gods. And just wanted to show you the view. I absolutely love this view. Look at the horses over there. Can you see them? They seem to love that tree and the other one. I suppose it's because it's a bit of shade, isn't it? It's so beautiful. We are packing up today and we are heading to Norfolk. We're going to go and see the in-laws that live there, and then we're going to go and see my sister who lives there too. So this is my big sister, so there's 5 of us, and this is the eldest big sister, and she runs holiday cottages in Norfolk. So all next week we are going to be staying with her in Norfolk. But today we are heading up to nearly North Norfolk, but I think hopefully we're going to head to the beach this afternoon. Fingers crossed the sun comes out. It still looks a bit hidden here by the clouds. We've got about a 3-hour drive ahead of us, but we are packed up ready. We're going to aim to leave at 8:30. This is a miracle. Oh, where have you gone? Say hello. Hello. Where are you going? Oh, he's not interested in me. Coco? Coco? Hello. Hi, Coco. So we're packing up for the next leg of our trip. I'm glad I've got my hat there on the top. This poor hat is going to have a battering this summer. I love it. It's my Hicks & Brown hat. If you don't know this company, go and follow them because they make gorgeous hats. Also winter ones as well. Oh, they're all coming. You ready to go? You're going to the toilet? Let's go.
I'm not ready, my shoe came off.
Quick, go get your shoe. Let's go, go, go. We're leaving this beautiful place and the weather has just turned and it's lovely. But we're heading to hopefully sunny Norfolk. You can see they just love coming here because they literally just spend all the time outdoors making camps. So they've made a camp around the back of those stables. It's a secret club or something. And it just reminds me of my childhood, making dens and camps and everything. So we are just at Pensthorpe in Norfolk. It's supposed to be one of the top attractions in Norfolk. Got lots of sculptures around this bit, it's really pretty. So this is the Millennium, is it the Millennium Garden? I think it said. Millennium Garden. Which is very pretty. We're just heading down to the bridge here. How do we get, oh, down here. There, but look at this. Can you see how gorgeous is that? It goes all the way around here. It's absolutely stunning. Have we lost them? Yeah.
There's nothing in here. Nothing here. It's just me. A random person. Got yellow eyes. Red eyes. Yeah, that's what I find creepy. No, one of them's got yellow eyes.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Got
Look at those yellow eyes.
Look at those red eyes.
Let's have a look at the next one. This is the indoor play area here where they've just been. But look at these gardens, they're absolutely stunning. Oh, I thought it was one piece of metal that, but look, it's lots of pieces. That's really cool. From over here it looks like one long piece of metal. How clever. Hello. Woo. Good morning, it's Sunday and we are still in Norfolk. We're staying at my in-laws' house and we are heading out now to, I think it's like I want to say a National Trust house, but it's not. It's like one of those with a kind of play park. So we're going to head there now and then come back here for a barbecue. And then my husband sadly has got to go back to work, so he just came on the Friday night very late, and then we met him here yesterday and then he's going back tonight, so I feel very sad. He doesn't really get that much holiday, and obviously we used a week to go to Cyprus, so he's saving his holiday for Christmas and other holidays and things like that. So yeah, we're going to have to say goodbye, which my little boy's not going to be very happy about. Anyway, and then tomorrow we are heading off to my sister's. So my sister lives in Norfolk. I've got two sisters, one of them lives in Norfolk, and we are heading there. She runs holiday cottages. I think I've said that here before. So next week I'm going to be showing you around the cottages, and she also does weddings, and I think she's got a wedding on Wednesday, so I'm hoping I'll be able to do some videoing to show you. They're quite cool weddings. They're like teepees outside, like, and the view's gorgeous, and you can also have the ceremony around a lake. It's really nice. If that's your thing, then this is the sort of thing that you need to watch out for. It's just a really beautiful venue. It's right on the Norfolk Broads, so a lot of people go there to go walking and obviously go on the boats. It's near Wroxham, in a place called Horning. So anyway, I'll be showing you next week. We are going to be doing loads of different activities with the kids. So I've got my lovely au pair Melissa, who's going to be coming with me, which I haven't had before. I think I spoke on here. Normally my au pairs go home for the summer, and so I never really have any help, and she's here this week, so it's going to be me and her hanging out together, doing lots of trips. So I think we're going to look tonight and start booking some things in. Wednesday looks like a good day, so we might head to the beach. But yeah, watch next week when you will then see what we're going to get up to in Norfolk. We love coming here for holidays. It's kind of one place that we always come back, obviously, to see my sister, but we then get to go and try all the different beaches and all the activities around, so it's a great place to come if you're looking for somewhere in England. People tend to always go down to Devon, and don't get me wrong, I love Devon, I love Cornwall, but we also love Norfolk. So if you're interested to watch that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I think you have to click the bell. Not sure. No, you press subscribe, and then if you want an alert, then you click the bell, I think. But I've got so many subscribers now, which is really, really nice. So please add yourself to the list, and then you will get an alert when my next video goes live. I basically do these now every week. I've nearly been doing this for a year every week, which I can't quite believe, and I'm hoping it'll be nice to be able to look back on all the things that we did. It's kind of a bit of a memory for me, a bit like why I do Instagram. For me, it just shows all the happy memories and things that we've done. So yeah, it's just a nice way of doing it. I'm just stroking my legs here. I bought one of those things that are all over the internet. I'll try and find it to show you, where you rub it over your legs and then your hair is supposed to disappear. It's not really working for me. I don't think I'll show you that next week, because I don't think that's working. Maybe I didn't do it properly, but yeah, I'm not impressed with that. Anyway, I will be hopefully showing you later on today what we get up to. But have a lovely Sunday. The sun is shining here, and I think it's going to get up to 31 in Norfolk. So that is all good. Oh yeah, it looks really nice out there. The teacher said sit down. What's happening?
Boys, sit down.
Oh, he's going to sit at the front of the So we've come here to the adventure playground. It seems that there is nobody else here because I think they're probably all at the beach. But you can tell I'm quite upset we're not at the beach. But anyway, we are here in the playground. Looks quite good, the playground. I think it was quite expensive to get in, probably about £15 per adult. Not sure it's probably worth that much money. As you can tell, I would probably rather be at the beach. But anyway, at least the children are enjoying the playground. It sounds like they are. Let's go and see. God, so annoying. Wow, this is cool, isn't it? Can you do it, Raph? It's a bit tricky, I think. This is the farmhouse. Very sweet. It's so pretty. I would absolutely love a flint cottage like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Little cottage garden. And the hollyhocks I love. How gorgeous is that? Oh, the toilet. The bath. And that's obviously where they do the washing. It's very sweet.